Greetings, I'm St. Van Arsdale from thereeler.com, and you're watching ReelerTV from the 2007 Tribeca Film Festival. Today we talk about The Education of Charlie Banks, the directorial debut of Fred Durst. The Fred Durst, Limp Bizkit frontman, first-time director at the Tribeca Film Festival. It stars Jesse Eisenberg in the story of a young man in 1970s New York who reports a crime, only to have the perpetrator of that crime revisit him mysteriously 3 years later. Tribeca as a film festival, you know, it's kind of gotten some mixed reviews in terms of maybe it's too large. A lot of people think New York needs a festival like this. Where do you kind of fall on that spectrum?
I think it's just good that the football stadium was rejected for the West Side. I don't know. I don't really know much about the festival. I'm just happy to have a movie in it. I was here the first year at the Tribeca Film Festival for Roger Dodger, which won the festival, and to me it seemed like the biggest thing in the world because I had never been to a film festival. So. I think it's great for New York, and if the festival has a certain sexiness, that maybe the art house theaters don't. So if it can get people to come to a movie that they wouldn't normally see if it's not playing at the AMC, then I think that's a good thing.
Some people might look and say Fred Durst, director. Oh, now what? I mean, it's kind of has a prejudged quality to it. Right. How would you respond to that, and what do you think?
I mean, that people jump around from different areas. He's a guy who's proven himself successful in a creative medium, music, and a very competitive creative medium. While this movie probably couldn't be more different than his music, he has a sense of kind of what works. I mean, no one successful for that many years is successful by mistake. He's incredibly savvy, both creatively and business, and this movie reflects that. It's well made. It's sophisticatedly done. It's correctly done. It feels like a real movie. So people will have whatever make whatever the judgments they make. But then you see the movie and you see it's real.
People may expect one thing of you, and then you come out with a kind of coming-of-age indie as directorial debut. Is there any sort of autobiography in the spirit or in the narrative of the film at all for you?
I feel like just because of what I've been involved with before, maybe I immediately should be thrown into someone who's kind of come out with this quick-cut, stylistic, fast camera move, bad coverage, really hype, bad acting type of make a commercial brand and get it going quick and make some money type of movie. It's what I think people kind of maybe are expecting from me. It's an insult, but at the same time, it's like I think it's an advantage for me because when people are exposed to this, I think some people will be maybe disappointed because it isn't that, and hopefully there'll be some people who leave who are inspired and caught off guard by just a solid, strong character piece.
You earned the opportunity to make this film. That's the thing. You've made shorts, you've made videos, and so you wouldn't be making this film if you couldn't do it. I mean, how did you get affiliated with this, and I guess what was the process of deciding that this is the project I want to do for my first film?
I've had a lot of opportunities, a lot of big movies thrown at me through the years, like cheesy blockbusters, horror films, different types of things that I guess studios would think, oh yeah, Fred Durst is director, he wants to be a director, he'd be great at this, music video director. I'm more into timeless pieces. I knew I always wanted to start with a strong character piece, something indie, something to pay my dues and get my feet wet and really learn. I'm very proud of Charlie Banks, and the way it came in my life was so organic, and I believe in those types of things. I don't like to be in bidding wars or be in a list of directors for hire. The same as when I signed artists for music. I would sign a guy I'd bump into at a smoothie shop, and besides going to a bidding war, all the labels want this band. It's just like, hey, you're Fred Durst, here, listen to my demo, and that's significant to me, just organic. So this movie was organic in my life and came to life.
Terrific. Well, thank you very much to Fred Durst and to Jesse Eisenberg for their time, and thank you for watching. Remember, you can discuss this film and all of Tribeca's titles at spout.com, and also you can get all these comprehensive news, notes, happenings, updates, gossip, you name it, at thereeler.com. So I'm St. Van Arsdale. Thanks again for watching. This has been ReelerTV.